Barely days to the gubernatorial election, 17 out of 18 candidates across various political parties are jostling to win the hearts of over 2.7 million voters in Plateau State, who will decide who to be the occupant of Little Rayfield come May 29th. The candidates are touring the length and breadth of the state to initiate a social contract with the electorate, as they are aware power resides with the people. To solidify this position, the Independent National Electoral Commission is working to eliminate human interference in the electioneering process to allow the people's vote to count, as reiterated by the Resident Electoral Commissioner, INEC Plateau State, Dr. Oliver Agundu.
To be anchored on a new legal framework as reflected in the 2022 Electoral Act, and new INEC guidelines, as well as new innovations as exemplified by the deployment of beavers as an instrument of voters' accreditation and transmission of results.
Selling their manifestos to the over 4 million people across Plateau State, the frontline political party candidates, Luka Pampe of the People's Redemption Party, Nentawe Yilwada from the All Progressives Congress, Caleb Mutfwang, the People's Democratic Party, and Patrick Dakum of the Labour Party are all promising to improve on agriculture, tourism, and mining, which the state has comparative advantage in. The candidates have healthcare and security come tops in their list of priorities when given the opportunity.
We're looking at 3 levels of this security. One is to safeguard our borders. The second aspect is to address our insecurity within the hinterland. And the third aspect of it has to do with the metropolis. So understanding these things will enable us to test some of the provisions that are already in existence. For instance, we have the Anti-Land Grabbing Act. On coming into office, we'll review that particular law and give it flesh and see areas where we can prosecute and ensure that we set up a system that can recover this land and take these people back home. Secondly, the issue of the peace building agency.
I will set up the first bill I will send to the House of Assembly will be the Security Trust Fund for the state that will raise 1% of the contract at the local government, state, and all federal project resting in the state. All agencies and other firms and businesses on the plateau, like banks and other industries, will contribute to the Security Trust Fund. That contract, that trust fund will raise enough funding, like what has been demonstrated in Lagos, which is a good model for us also learn from. I'll use that to ensure that we have enough funding for security in the state. That will be an independent source managed as a trust fund, not by government.
Will quickly and supervise existing structures and personnel, the police, civil service, STF, vigilante, hunters, to see how we can improve the system. I'm coming in with a mindset of a newly appointed coach of a team facing relegation, who will go on to revamp community structures for dispute resolution and conflict management, traditional rulers, community development associations, faith-based organizations, etc. Thereafter, we will reinvigorate the justice system.
For us in the Labour Party, most of our agenda revolves around the community. And therefore, for me, I think the community efforts at peace building, peace enforcement are going to be paramount. By community efforts specifically, I'm talking about 1, strengthening the peace agency, strengthening and funding them. But number 2 is traditional institutions, who will play 2 roles. 1 is conflict prevention and management, and they are also going to be involved definitely in the aspect of peace building.
They all pledge to take advantage of Plateau people in the diaspora and give prominence to women, young people, and people living with disabilities. Citizens have now become conscious about the importance of their votes in enshrining good governance. Some of the electorate, spread in about 5,000 polling units, are more conscientized as they expect issue-based campaigns and accountability on promises made after May 29.
They are not specific about issues that we are more concerned about. There's hunger, there's scarcity, there's insecurity, and most of the things that they are doing during their campaigns are not focused on these basic problems. But whoever wins the election, really, I would love to advise that person or those people that get into power should look basically into the needs of the common man, the needs of the people on the streets, those people that actually voted them into power.
I envisage and expect that political parties should focus on the issues. We expect that political parties and politicians and candidates focus on the crux of the matter, which has to do with reducing the poverty rate, increasing employment among young people, reducing vulnerability to security threats, and at the same time ensuring development for young people by securing their future.
Citizens are expected to come out en masse to vote for who will lead them for the next 4 years. But it doesn't just end in voting. Demand accountability from whoever wins after May 29th. This is Hamzi Jam.